Hey you, it's me. Today we are playing an interesting game that is called Pathologic.
I shall remind you that the mysterious epidemic has already destroyed several wonderful towns in the north of our country. The source and the circumstances of the tragedy remain unknown. There are quite a few things that cannot be explained. This epidemic acts as if it has a mind of its own. This disease behaves as though it has a mind of its own. Undoubtedly, there is some kind of insuperable will behind it. Otherwise, how should one explain the fact that nobody has managed to defeat this disease? How should one explain the fact that it treats with the utmost hatred those things that are most loved and cherished by us? When picking a victim, the sand plague abides by some fastidious law. However, if they attempt to resist it, according to the same law, the disease always returns. It is strange that the almighty authorities are still silent.
Okay. Let me mess with the audio real quick. Okay. So, this game is called Pathologic, and if you weren't able to get the plot, basically I'm going to pick one of three characters, and that character is trying to solve the plague in this town that's been quarantined. I'm going to look at the controls real quick. Flashlight, sighting device, attack, alternate attack, hands, sneak, reload, diary, messages, rescue list, quick save. Quick save, quick load, I'm going to need those. Alright, so this game is extremely difficult, and the only way to truly describe it is it's a series of events that I can choose whether or not to be part of, I guess. The game takes place over 3 days, and there is a set timeline of what happens in each minute, each hour, each day. Whether or not I'm there, it will happen, and whether or not I'm there to get the goodness or badness out of it also doesn't matter. It's gonna go without me. And there's like 50 things I need to balance, such as my tiredness, my fatigue, my health, those normal things, but hunger as well. I also need to be finding a cure. I also need to be holding off the disease on my own persons, etc., etc. So yeah. I gave this game a shot once. I live streamed it, and I got maybe 20 minutes in, and something bad happened to me.
So you are Vitaris of Ruse. Where on earth did you come from?
Here are the three characters. I'm going to be quiet so you can hear them talking between each other, and I can pick who I want to be.
The situation unties our hands. Where are we?
Well, the muscles are flexing, meaning we are already inside it. Looks like one of the ventricles.
What an absurd place. It's just a piece of taxidermy. This means everything isn't for real yet. Looks like it hasn't started.
Does it matter at all what he is made of? It's already absolutely clear to me. Something is disturbed in it. We'll have to make Sectio Transversalis to him. Let's scarify the wall. Otherwise we won't be able to get out of here. What else can be done?
I know what to do. The one will be tricked, who is acting straightforward or thinking logically. Only by miracle it is possible to escape from here and not to ruin anything. But I can make a miracle happen. Untie my hands.
Be quiet, will you? You are a thief and a liar. How can anyone believe you when you deceive yourself? And my principle is the genuine truth. No matter what happens, I will get to the truth and act by rights. Untie my hands. Medicum morbo adhibe.
Don't command around, you medic. You'll act by the rights, but your truth will blind you, and you'll just finish him off. A surgeon's sensitive hands are needed here, and you step aside.
Your sensitive hands kill more often than present life. You will inevitably cause harm, and this smartass won't consider the losses at all. You both lack mercy.
Looks like we won't get along. Yet there is only one genuine truth.
Will is able to make any decision the right one. So it is.
Only your heart can show you which decision will be right. Mind the deceased, not yourself. He's suffering. I don't see it yet, but I can feel it clearly.
This is not even a trap. This is a grave. Sub ipsum fumus sumus. I don't carry much warm feelings for him.
That I can see. You are full of hatred. Stuck or not, it still breathes. I can hear it. It's possible to cure rather than kill.
How is it possible for you not to kill? You'll kill for sure. Remember my words. That's just how it will turn out. But when it comes to me, I might not kill.
No, we won't come to a compromise. I suggest our splitting up. The faster the better.
So do we split up or not?
Let's get going. Time's running out.
Okay. So, from what I can remember, the girl can, like, if she's like the religious one, she can perform miracle stuff. The normal-aged, less gruff man is a scientist, and I can't remember who the big guy is. Okay, the Bachelor. Well, his name is the Bachelor, and gosh, I don't really get much out of his story. It says it's the story of a man who performed a miracle and defeated an opponent. So, okay, whatever. The auspicious. His scalpel follows the lines of the body. His feet follow the way of his people. Dare trust with power. This is a story speaks of a man who avoided a contradiction that threatened to destroy the doomed life. And then my Steam thing is popping up in the way. Ugh. Masterfully reached his true destiny. Okay, and this chick. She'll become available after you beat the game twice. Okay, cool. So I get to pick the Bachelor or the I can't remember which one I picked last time, but I don't want to pick that one. Let's do the guy who performed a miracle.
Daniel Dankovsky, a bachelor of medicine, has come here by the will of some evil coincidence. His whole life's work
Oh damn, I
is
think I
about to
picked
become
the
a
scientist.
failure. A letter
Crap.
written by
Oh well.
his colleague reaches him at
I
a
want to
time
play as a new
when
guy,
he's
because
being
this is the one I played
persecuted
last time.
roughly by the
Oh well.
authorities
If you
who
want to read
doubt
this,
the
just ignore my
competence of his
voice,
theory
or
of the limits
do
of
both.
human life.
But yes. Last time I played
The
this,
letter states
I
that
got
some
a couple minutes
settlement is
in,
ruled by an
explored,
extraordinary
did a
man
lot of
who is a living proof of the
initial
bachelor's
stuff,
hypothesis.
and then once I found out where I had to go, I left the house, I ran into a couple guys, I got into a fight, and I died. And
He
there's
sees an
once you
omen
die,
in
it's
this
game over.
unexpected letter.
And I didn't make any quick saves or
Without
anything, so I didn't want to
spending
go
a
through the
single
tutorial
day
again.
in
So that's where my
idleness,
journey ended.
He sets out on his
I'm not
journey.
going to be using any
The
sort
bachelor
of
arrives
guides.
at the
I do
place
not
at
know
night
anything about this
in
game
search
other
of a
than what I have
place to
seen
spend
myself
the
play and what
night.
I've heard.
He meets a girl by the name of Eve
Oh,
Young.
and